I didn't think they can get that big, what?
Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to Spacebound for more top 10 videos every day. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Leave a friendly comment and I'll make sure to reply to every single one of you.
That is the biggest freaking alligator I have ever seen in my life.
Hi and welcome to the Spacebound video, where today we'll be looking at 10 abnormally large animals that really exist.
What are you drawing?
A liger.
What's a liger?
It's pretty much my favorite animal.
Number 10. Hercules the liger. Typically when you think of a feline, domestic cats, lions, and tigers come to mind. But yeah, surprisingly the liger is a legitimate crossbreed between a female tiger and a male lion specifically. If you mix a male tiger with a female lioness, it's a whole other ballpark and becomes a tigan. Weird, which is quite smaller, but not as friendly? Who knew? It's an interesting concept, but I kinda like it. And because of the way genes work, the liger inherits the social nature of a lion, which can be quite tame, while also inheriting the tiger's physical attributes, making the average liger weigh around 800 pounds.
This is Hercules, who is our liger boy, 900 pounds and 12 feet tall. He's a gigantic kid because he's a liger.
But as for this tame and sociable wildcat, Hercules is an astounding 922 pounds and measures up to be 11 feet in length, making him the world's largest known wildcat. Number 9. Record-breaking stingray.
So we're here in this incredible river system in Thailand. I'm with my good friend Dr. Ning. She's a veterinarian.
Since the tragic incident with the stingray that caused everyone's favorite wildlife TV personality Steve Irwin to pass away, the stingray's friendly nature was questioned quite thoroughly, but they are fairly still harmless. Jeff Corwin, another wildlife conservationist and TV personality, also knows this, which is why he didn't have too much trouble catching this monstrosity of a beast.
14 feet long, it's 8 feet wide, it weighs probably 800 pounds, and she's done all this cool stuff.
Taking Corwin and his entire team of about 7 people over 2 hours to reel in this bad boy in the Mekong River in Thailand, the stingray was recorded at about 800 pounds and 14 feet in length, the largest of its kind. Now you definitely want to keep away from that stinger, cause that will impale you and you probably won't recover. Number 8. Mola Mola. The Mola Mola, or ocean sunfish, is a pretty common creature in the open ocean waters, but its distinctive look will still leave you shocked till this day. Looking a lot like a fish head with flaps, the sea critter also never closes its mouth, making it pretty easy to keep up with its diet of just jellyfish and plankton. And along with its hideous look, are also massive in size, averaging nearly 6 feet in length and can weigh up to around 2,200 pounds. They're not the brightest fish in the sea though, and combining that weight with their size and the fact that boaters and fishermen don't typically expect to see them and have them be about can be pretty dangerous when causing damage to boats. Other than that though, totally harmless. Or are they? No, they are. Number 7. Southern elephant seal. While its size as a whole is much, much larger. And while female seals weigh around 900 to 2,000 pounds, the males can max out at 9, maybe even 10,000, 5 times larger than the female.
But when they're diving...
And their lifestyles are interesting too, as male seals constantly fight for rank based on size and strength. Dominant males can establish families with several dozen females. That's a lot of mating. While the lower tier males swoop in while the dominant male isn't looking. Sounds like basic human nature to me. That's some pretty sketchy stuff. Number 6. Colossal Squid. Considering how sightings for colossal squid aren't too common, because of their habit of staying low at sea level, there could always be one larger than the next. Let's hope not though, because they're named colossal for a damn good reason. Currently, the largest known colossal squid has been measured at an astonishing 46 feet and presumed to weigh up to 1,650 pounds. That's a lot of fried calamari. And yes, these monsters can get pretty aggressive, but the odds of running into one are extremely slim. Think of like the lottery, except you probably don't have the equipment to get down as far as they live. Anyways, point being is you'll probably never see one, unless it's on TV. Number 5. Giant Salamander. Indigenous to China and Japan, the giant salamander is, well, enormous. I mean, it says in its name pretty much. At least in comparison to the regular 6 to 10 inch salamanders measuring in around 6 feet. There isn't much to be said about them, as there's no significant difference aside from their size and ability to live up to 50 years, but they are an endangered species thanks to being considered a Chinese delicacy and are commonly used in Chinese medicines. And there are only about 9 of them in zoos across the US and Europe, though China has begun an effort to save their species, so that's good. Number 4. Capybara.
Ferret? No. Capybara? What's a capybara? The world's largest rodent.
These big fellas aren't at much of risk like the giant salamander, but they're not exactly the most popular animal with many either, which is odd because they're so cute. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Anyways, yes, the capybara is the largest known rodent in the world. About 30 times larger than a rat or hamster, but just as cute, if not cuter. They're indigenous to South America and can be around 5 feet and weigh 230 pounds, so they're not easy to carry and definitely not scary at all. They're definitely cute. But they're extremely friendly, can be trained surprisingly, and seem to be pretty friendly with other animals, especially their own, as they like to stick in packs of 20 to around 100. Yeah, you think about a pack of coyotes are like 4 to 5, yeah, these guys chill in gangs. They're squatting up. Number 3. Goliath Frog.
This is a Goliath frog weighing about 8 pounds.
Unless you're one to have a general fear of reptiles, the Goliath Frog isn't really something to be scared of. But if you're unexpectedly croaked at by one of them out of nowhere, well, yeah, I mean, I can understand why you'd be scared then, that makes sense. But their bodies alone can measure a little over a foot, but once they extend their legs can reach over 3 feet. But they're totally harmless like most of the other animals on this list, and unless you visit a zoo or try to, conveniently, luckily find them somewhere, odds are you'll never actually get to see one in person. Number 2. Medusa the Python. So if you ever wanted to see the world's largest snake, which is apparently a python capable of eating you, feel free to visit the Edge of Hell haunted house in Kansas City, Missouri.
In a nutshell, she'll eat anything. Now, when they're in a feeding frenzy, they would eat a person if a person walked in there.
Yeah, so, I mean, though for the life of me I can't figure out why you'd want to do that, but if you do, there you go. Measuring out at 25 feet 2 inches and weighing around 350 pounds, keep in mind this is a snake, that's huge, Medusa is one of the main attractions at the haunted house and requires at least 10 people to hold her up. Her diet also consists of rabbit, hogs, and even deer, but is only fed within 2-week intervals, so as long as you meet her at a good time, you'll hopefully be fine. Emphasis on hopefully. And finally, numero uno, Omar the Cat. Wait, that's not a cat, that's a... oh, wow, okay, never mind, that actually is a cat. Alright, raised in Australia... oh, okay, now it makes sense. Okay, so raised in Australia, Omar is a 3-year-old Maine Coon who's just under 4 feet long and currently weighs 31 pounds, which we can partially thank to the human-grade kangaroo meat his owners feed him because apparently he refuses to eat anything else. And apparently Omar was relatively the same size as the rest of his litter, so size can definitely do with his diet, though we're not exactly certain. And because he's just 3 years old as well, there's still possibility he can get even bigger, ensuring that he be in fact the world's largest cat to date. And with that being said, that concludes 10 abnormally large animals that really exist. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for better content to come in the future. On screen right now is going to be annotations to various different videos. If you've enjoyed this one, you'll most likely enjoy those, so go ahead and check them out. But before you leave and do that, check the description down below at the bottom. There's going to be a link to a good foundation for a good cause. And have yourselves a safe day, keep it chill. It's pretty hot out if you live in the US, so have a good one.